Note this text was found by the author in a diary in a remote forest. The text is not verified by the author, and she isn't sure whether the stuff written by the previous diary owner, Rakesh, is fake or not. But she does report strange things that happen with her since she has read the diary, like finding her wallpaper scratched in the night and her neighbor's dog howling at her house exactly at 1:59 a.m. Now, whether this is mere coincidence or the things in the diary have caused it is up to the readers to decide. If the readers choose to read this, it is totally their responsibility. The diary, almost illegible, hurriedly written. You picked it up. Even when the diary is labeled as "Do Not Touch." Stay away from this. I was forced to write in this. You can still throw this away. Well, I have warned you. Now I have to tell you the story. I have only an hour left, and I am scribbling this in my fastest speed. The original diary owner will feed on me now. She is searching for me, but now being rescued is impossible. The only hope I have is to warn you of the dangers that lie ahead for you. Let me start with how Leah came into my life. I found a diary in my ancestral house. The owner of this diary was Meena Patel, the one who lived in this house before my grandparents, back in the 1960s. She had scribbled her personal life from the time when she had found the diary in an abandoned house, which was quite interesting, considering that she was a paranormal expert. She had written about all sorts of ghosts and stuff like that. But at the end of the entries, she was continuously writing about this one girl. The one who shows up on your door as a needy poor child with entrancing blue eyes. Meena had seen the girl enter her neighbor's house and her pet cat was continuously snarling. Meena didn't exactly know how she did it, but she thought she was pretty apt about the little girl doing something to the house. Meena claimed that she had sensed something weird about the girl. Something unsettling. Something that made her hope desperately that the girl would not come on her door. She was a paranormal expert, yet this girl scared her. She also talked about how those neighboring house members had been found dead. Meena claimed to have heard their screams. She noticed a pattern in the deaths that were happening. They were continuously taking place in her neighborhood, and she heard screams only at nights. One night, she decided to record the time. She sat up in her bed, staring at her watch. She flinched as she heard the first scream in the air. She glanced at the watch. Almost 2 a.m. she thought, or to be exact, it was 1:59 a.m. Next day, Meena wrote that she heard a knock on her door. She opened the door, hiding half her face in fear, hoping that it wasn't her recently biggest fear. But her hopes were smashed. She looked at the brown-haired little girl, trying to escape the intense gaze of her blue eyes. Yes, it was that girl. The one Meena had claimed was a hidden devil. My pulse quickened as I gazed at the roof of my room, which was on the top of the stairs, for a break. Now I wasn't sure if it was true or she was making it up. It seemed too real. I looked back at what I was reading. The last line on that page was saying that Meena was going to keep that diary aside and think of the best ways to shoo that girl off. I turned to look at the next page, but it was torn. And then there were some more blank pages. On the last page, something was written. In shabby handwriting, which didn't go with Meena's neat cursive one. It was almost as if it is childishly written. It was written in red color. I sniffed it and it was smelling like blood. I tried to read the words scribbled. It said, "My diary. No one takes it. Leah gets angry if intruders peek in." Okay, I was totally scared now. I decided to do some research on this Meena Patel. The website showed this. Meena Patel was a paranormal expert. Died due to mysterious causes. The last person seen with her was a little girl who disappeared immediately after the death. Paranormal experts claim that there was some otherworldly invader which took her life. She was last seen by her neighbor from the window in the attic of her house, most probably trying to burn a maroon-covered book. The neighbor claims to have seen a silhouette behind Ms. Patel. Then he couldn't see from that window anymore, not even the fire, as if it was put out. Claims have been made that she was murdered. No, I thought, the red book is this diary? Did Mina hide this diary because Leah will take it? Was that girl on her doorstep, the girl on this doorstep, 60 years ago? Before I could do anything, there was a knock on the door. I got up to reply to the door. Then I halted in my tracks. I was alone at home. It was night, 1:34 a.m. All my relatives had gone for my cousin's marriage a few hours ago and weren't supposed to come until morning. And, oh God, the knock came from the door of my room, but wasn't the main door locked? My heart hammered in my chest as I considered jumping from the window and running away. But something pulled me towards the door. Something that was in my hand. It was the diary. It was compelling me to open the door. My fingers unwillingly grasped the doorknob as I turned it and pulled open the door. There she was, standing in front of me, her blue eyes staring into mine as if trying to obtain the deepest secrets from them. She just fitted into Mina's description. I finally found my voice and said, "Little girl, who are you?" Lee's diary is lost. Leah is looking for her diary. Does Rakesh know where Lee's diary is? I gulped. She knew my name, and it wasn't on the nameplate on the entrance of my bungalow. I freaked out and shut the door on her face. I sighed in relief. Shutting the door on the face is not courteous. Is Rakesh hiding Lee's diary? Came a voice from behind me. I yelped and looked behind. Oh my God, she was right here in my room. How is that possible? Mina maybe wanted to hide her diary. Maybe it increases her life force or something. I remembered reading it in her diary, that dangerous spirits get a solid form when they get hold of their most prized possession, which is separated from them. Leah loves to read memories, both of hers and others. People try to make Leah live without memories. That pretty woman 60 years back had tried so. She moved closer to me. Now her eyes were definitely turning red. She tore off all the memories of Leek. Only a few memories of hers had remained. Leah does not like fewer memories. Leah got hungry, and then ate her. Her eyes were definitely red now. She leaned a few inches near my face. You ate her?" I stammered. I was scared out of my wits. I had my back to the door. I tried the knob, and thankfully it was unlocked. I bolted outside and tried to open the main door. Great. It wouldn't budge. I saw Leah walking out of my room and gaze at me from the top of the stairs. She grinned as I saw blood-stained long canines instead of baby milk teeth. Then I dashed for the only room where horror things don't happen in a movie. I ran into the kitchen, and after a second did I realize that there were nice and sharp knives there. Nevertheless, as it was the farthest from the stairs, I sat down. I cowered in a corner, not understanding what to do. I heard thumps on the wooden stairs, which were too heavy for a child. Whatever Leah was, she had changed into a real form now. I was frantic now. I thought, she wants the memories. I won't give her what she wants. And I tore Mina's memories from the diary. A hysterical shriek echoed from outside the room. The thumps on the stairs became quicker and louder. "Eat. Leah wants food," came a growl from above. Then too late, it clicked. She fed on memories. If she had it too much, she will become powerful. If she had it less, then she will go in cannibal mode. She needed just enough memories. So Mina had torn off Lee's memories when she finally realized that they were too much. But even Mina's memories were much. And before she can tear them, Leah had destroyed her. She had to keep the diary away from Leah to prevent her from getting too powerful, so she had tried to burn it. And I had done the exact opposite. Now that the diary was empty, I had only one choice. I had to buy time. I remembered reading something about duplicating the physical body of a person. Some incantation? Mina had mentioned an incantation, but I had never dared to try it before. It cloned only your body and there was no reverse spell for it. Not that I needed one. I had to, at the least, make sure my original self was safe. I muttered the spell, just as I saw Leek. She was standing in the doorway, a huge stick figure, with red eyes and long blood-stained canines. The creature was all black as if all the shadows were made from it. Before she could jump at me, I shut my eyes and plunged the largest knife into my chest. I thought I was dead. I wasn't able to feel the pain of the knife, which should have been present. Maybe Leah had taken the diary with her. Then I heard the voices of someone eating. The smell of blood. I opened my eyes and realized that I had successfully created a duplicate. I looked to my right and saw Leah eating my duplicate corpse, not even bothering to remove the knife. I wanted to throw up, but escaping with the diary was a high priority, especially because Lee's attention was not on me. I bolted out of the kitchen with the diary in my hands. I went into my room, and here I am, scribbling enough memories for Leah to be out of the way. Oh no! She found out that I tricked her. She is coming, hissing along. Slowly. Taking her time. I am going to die. I know that. And I am going to burn this diary, just like what Mina had tried. I somehow know that this will not destroy the diary, but it will take it to some other place. Mina had written something like that. Now that you have read so far, I am sure that Leah will find you. Throw this diary away while you still can. Burn it if you want. But if you see a little girl with blue eyes asking for her diary, run for your life. Don't let her come in, or she will imprison you in your own house. She has come. Oh no, she is opening the door, exactly at 1:59 a.m. Farewell, I am throwing this book in the fire. Note: after reading this, the author conducted research on this Rakesh and Mina. She found the exact same things about mysterious deaths and a small girl being the last witness. The author freaked out and immediately burnt the diary after publishing this online in hope of warning others. She still claims to hear screams at 1:59 a.m. She has recently claimed that Leah has sensed that this stuff is online, read by you. The author also claims that Leah notes the identity of each person reading this. She will definitely come after you. So always be alert, especially between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Good luck, dear reader.